Okay, so let's say I want to take my planning center calendar, but I just want to see one specific aspect of that on my iPhone in the calendar app. Let's say, for instance, I just want to see what's happening at the Rising Sun campus and have that as a dedicated calendar. What I'm going to do is come over to calendar.planningcenteronline.com, and then I'm going to create a filter just by clicking on this filter icon and clicking on Rising Sun. So now I've got Campus Rising Sun, so I'm just seeing what's assigned to the Rising Sun campus. I now can click on the share button and go to iCal. And now it's going to create for me a link. I'm going to check off the notes and the room resources because that's helpful information to have. And I want to be able to see that on my Google Calendar. So I've got this iCal link here, but I'm actually going to click send to Google Calendar and subscribe to Google Calendar. And what that's going to do is bring it over into my Google Calendar as a new subscribed calendar basically that's going to show up over here under other calendars. Right now it's just called WebCal, but I can go in and rename it in the settings and I can call this Rising Sun Campus. Now when I toggle off the others, I can just see what's happening at Rising Sun very easily right here in Google Calendar, which is really helpful. But now I want to get this over into my iPhone. How do I do that? So here's the instructions. First, we just added it to our iCal accept into our Google Calendar web app. That's the first step, what we just did. Now we've got to go on our phone. So let me share my phone screen. And what we have to do is go over to calendar.google.com. And then on your phone, log into your Gmail account, log into your church email account. Once you're logged in, it's going to say, do you want to just use the Google Calendar app? Well, if you want to, you can do that, but I'm going to say, no, I'm not interested. We're actually going to need to type in a different link that looks like this. It's calendar.google.com/calendar/calendar sync. Now I click go, and I have the ability now to check off that new Rising Sun campus calendar that I just created. Notice that there is no way to do this anywhere else. You have to go to calendar.google.com/calendar/calendar sync, and then we can check off Rising Sun campus. Now I'll click save. And now over in the Calendars app, I can go down to the Calendars button, and you'll see that I now can check off the different Freedom calendars that I want to subscribe to. And now we see the RS Campus calendar. I can click done. And in a few minutes here, it's going to populate with all of those dates that are specifically coming from the Planning Center calendar. Now you can see even just it took a couple seconds there. Now I can begin to look at what's going on at Rising Sun, and I'm going to be able to see that specifically on my calendar, and I can click on it and get information and notes right here on my regular calendar app without having to go to a website or use another different app.